Well, Sal, welcome to Fight Week here in Las Vegas. You said you'd missed it. Just tell us how you're feeling to be back.
Yeah, I feel great to be back in Vegas. And Cinco de Mayo weekend, right? Because my last fight was here, but in the Cinco de Mayo weekend is just amazing. I feel great.
Stars of the sport who have come before you, like Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., were a big part of this prize fighting week. But now you are the man carrying the torch. How does that make you feel?
No, I feel great because at the end of the day is what I want. Be one of the great fighters in boxing history. So now it's my time, right? And I feel great.
Boxing fans get disappointed when the best don't fight the best. Politics aside, why do you think truly we don't see the biggest fights made often enough?
I don't know, but I always try to do my best. I'm talking about me, not the other fighters, right? I always try to fight the best, the champions, and that's it. But I think if you want to make history or make a really good career, you need to fight the best.
We did see the best versus the best last weekend at Madison Square Garden, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. I just wonder if you saw that fight and what impact you believe they're having on the sport of boxing.
Yeah, of course, I saw that fight. It's amazing, and I really like a woman put these kind of shows and these kind of fights. It's amazing. I really feel proud about that fight, and congratulations to Serrano and Taylor. They did a really good job.
Just in terms of what they're doing in providing opportunities for girls around the world, showing the men can do it, the women can do it just as well as the men. As a father who has daughters, how exciting is that for their future?
No, I feel great because I have two daughters. I have two daughters, and that made me feel really good and happy because a lot of more opportunities for women is amazing.
You get frustrated, Sal, with fighters who you believe just want a payday. In terms of your mindset as a fighting man, what do you truly believe separates you from the rest of these guys?
I think because I looking for the best. Like I said before, the money is there for me, so I don't need to looking for money. I just looking for a make history. So if you want to make history, you need to fight the best, champions, and that's. And I love boxing. I love what I do, and challenge make me feel alive. That motivate myself.
Since you won your first amateur world title as a teenager, has that love for winning and fear of losing only got stronger through the years?
Yes, it's because when I was young, I still love what I do. I go to the gym and I feel like I'm gonna fight the first fight, the first professional fight. So I love what I do. That's why I'm different, because boxing is part of my life. It's part of my routine every day. And I enjoy a lot.
And that word, legacy is earned, is the title of this fight. It's on all the posters around Las Vegas. But what does that word legacy mean to Canelo Alvarez?
No, legacy is important for me because I want to be one of the best fighters in boxing history. So that's why I choose these kind of fights, because I think it's the best for my career.
What is it that excites you, Sal, about this fight with Dmitry Bivol?
No, Dmitry Bivol is a great fighter. He's a solid champion in 175. For me, he's the best in 175. So that made me feel alive, motivated. So for me, it's a really good challenge, but I like it.
You are back working with Mr. Eddie Hearn. I just want to show you this picture. This is Eddie's desk in his office. He has no other pictures of his friends.
He loved me.
Not his family, just you. Do you have similar pictures of Eddie up in your house?
Yeah, of course, in my office. I have similar pictures with Eddie Hearn. I really like that guy. I love that guy, and I enjoy working with him.
Eddie described you yesterday, Sal, as the greatest fighter of this generation. When people are sat around having a drink, talking about boxing, what do you hope they will remember and talk about when they mention Canelo Alvarez?
No, I really appreciate Eddie, what Eddie say, and that's what I want. The people say I'm one of the greatest fighters in boxing history. That's all I want.
And that's how you want to be remembered. But when you're at home with your family, out on the golf course, away from the cameras, what is important to you? What's life like away from boxing?
Oh, just be a great person, and everybody make mistakes, right? But you need to do your best, or do what you do, not try to be something else. Just do your best as a person. Sometimes it's enough. Sometimes for people it's not. It's done. But you just need to be you, and we'll see later, right?
We've seen great videos of yourselves singing on the phone with your daughter in fight weeks. Do your youngest understand what their father does for a living? Do you ever have to find ways to hide the bruises or the black eyes?
My youngest daughter and my youngest boy, they understand what I am or what I do, but they don't know how much, right? But I think for them it's a motivate for them, because my daughter, I always with her. She say I want to be the best golfer in golf history. So I put that in her mind, because I want to her in the golf course. But I think for them is good. Now have my picture there, and see, I want to be like my dad in other sport or other thing, but just like that, discipline, do my best. I think I feel good for that.
Just finally then, on Saturday night, the DAZN pay-per-view around the world, as far as the fight and your own performance is concerned, what will satisfy Canelo Alvarez?
I'm gonna enjoy this fight, because it's a danger fight for me, and I really like it. I'm gonna enjoy as much I can, and I'm gonna put my best. Whatever happened there, I'm gonna put my best, but I'm gonna win.
So, pleasure to talk to you, and we wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.